This is radio like you never heard before. Elegbete TV Radio, the pathfinder for radio. Elegbete TV Radio, we dare to lead.
Monaco. Monaco. All right. All right, good morning and welcome to the Sports Buffet on Elevated TV Radio. It is Thursday. Yeah. It's Thursday, man. Time for us to mix up everything together and get in on the groove. Hey, Monaco, how you doing? Good morning, bro. Yeah. So, I was just surfing the internet. I'm surfing the internet and I'm seeing the evolution of the digital space. 2016, it was Amazon Prime that did All or Nothing for Man City. Now, City have their own production studio. And guess what? They are even putting the content on YouTube. So I'm saying to myself, why are we not doing that here? Okay, like our clubs, the Ibas of this world, we can't wait for God to come. Well, somebody's got to do something about it, and I feel the need to do something about it, right? So, my name is Idafi Matthew, second you love to come in the Elevator on Sports. This is the Sports Buffet on Elevator TV Radio. You can listen across different platforms. On Instagram, it is Elevator One. That's my own Instagram page. On the YouTube channel, it is Elevator TV Sports. We are live right now, so you can also join there. On the website, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the website is balling. We're upgrading it, we're mixing, doing all the things that we need to do, pressing the right buttons. The engineers are working. If you go to the home page now of that website, you just love on it, okay? Because some things are changing and it's changing pretty fast, and we're looking different from how we used to be, and all that. And I'm very, very happy. I'm very happy for a lot of reasons now. Reasons like, oh, we've gone from, when we started, how it was to where we are right now, and we're still pushing. We're still trying to go, one better, try to do better than we already are doing, which is very, very nice. And that does come across very well. So if you're there, pretty soon you'll start seeing us put stories, give you news, updates, reviews, scripted, all of these things will be available soon. But the sweetest one, I guess, a lot of people are looking out for. All those people asking me, what's the prediction for this match? What's the prediction for this week? For this match day? Well, all of that, myself and the research team have said, okay, let's get a prediction page on the website, so that when it comes to games, match days, and the day before the games, we'll be able to put it there. So I think you should just bookmark elevatortv.com, because we would also give you predictions across the season from all club games, national team games, mostly football, but then there's going to be basketball, motor racing, and tennis as well. So it's up to you to get in on the train and enjoy what we have to offer. I kind of like the progress that we're making. In the eyes of some people, it's very slow, but in my own eyes, in my own feedback, in my own view, based on how the funds are coming, I think we're making astronomical growth. The leap is faster than we think. Yes, somebody is always asking me, so when is the return going to come? It's going to come. I don't know whether they wait for the return to come so that they kidnap me. I don't know, but don't pray for that. Okay, so if you want to have the elevated TV and radio experience, I think you should just bookmark that page right now and then enjoy all the beautiful, beautiful things that are coming. And for those of you who like to buy gadgets, I think you might just be on the page, because we have a gaming and gadget expert, Cecile, or Sico Blade, as is popularly known in the game world. It will be there giving you the latest update of phones that you can buy on a budget, apps that you can download that can make your phone secure and better, and also tell you games that you can play and make money, and the ones that are just there to occupy space on your phone or your gadget. It's going to be there to tell you as well. And then don't forget the entire entertainment crew that is led by Precious Omori, Dasa Jai, Tasha, I find Tasha, what's it called now? Osas, All of these people would also be giving you gist, updates on things that are happening in the entertainment world, from gossip, from breaking news, new music release. You know what's going on in the Big Brother house. I'm talking about Big Brother. We've got a very own Alice in the Big Brother house. People have called her so many names. Some people say she have Tigola's head. Some people say she have, I don't know. But the most important thing is do all the name you want to do. By the end of the day, please help me vote to keep my girl in the house. That's all I need from you people. Please do that for us, and I'll be fine. Okay. So you can also follow us on social media. We're at Elevator TV Radio on Twitter and Instagram as well. Please do well to help us grow. But most of all, subscribe to our YouTube channel, because it's very, very important for us that we grow that YouTube channel and prove that it can be done in Nigeria if it can be done anywhere else in the world. Chizoba Justice says, good morning, sir. You are really doing a good job. May God strengthen you. Amen. Thank you very much. And the other people on YouTube, I greet you as well. Good morning, and everybody out there on Instagram, I greet you. So you know how we do Thursdays and Friday, right? If you're new here, what we do Thursdays and Friday is anything goes. So any question can be asked, questions about this company, the project that we're doing, questions about personal lives, questions about sports and everything. Yeah, it does look. Arsenal finally got their first defeat in preseason as Brentford. Decent Brentford beat Arsenal first game of last season. Yeah, Brentford beat Arsenal. Yeah, was it yesterday? Yeah, and it's okay. The Champions League preliminary round is going on as well. People are winning, people are losing. All of that is going on, and people are playing their matches. We just hope that the teams that we expect to see in the competition are there. And in the UEFA Europa Cup, we'll have the qualification matches today. There is loads of game, trailer loads of game. Okay, you all know me and my position about the UEFA Europa Cup. I'm always very, very cautious about it, because sometimes I just feel like, hey, this one, oh. But the Conference League is the one that the qualification for the Conference League is on today, and there's so much teams that are available to play. FC Astana from Kazakhstan is playing Raka from Poland. Kabbalah from Azerbaijan is playing against Mo Forever in Hungary. It's a whole lot of things that I can't even mention right now. But before we start putting up the predictions on the website, it will be when the season starts. So the league starts next week Friday. The English league starts next week Friday. The Belgian league have already started. Some other leagues have started. The Champions League preliminary round have started. UEFA Conference League preliminary round is on today. But then from next week, I'm sure we'll be ready, up and ready to rock and roll and see how it goes. We're going to give it a try. We've been away from the betting space for a while, so don't hit us too hard when our predictions don't go right. But we do hope. We just do hope that we will get more right than the ones that will get wrong. And like I said before, we will group them. So there's going to be the two games, the two picks, the 3, the 4, the 5, and then the one that is I call try a luck. Okay, that one is it's not as guaranteed or as sure as you would expect. So let's always put our minds on that one. Having said that, let's hit the ground running. Let's talk about some of the sporting stories that are hitting the headlines this morning. What's going on here and there in sports? Cristiano Ronaldo is still looking for a way out. Cristiano Ronaldo still wants to go out. One, it's not about the league as far as it's concerned. Cristiano Ronaldo feels he's the poster boy for the UEFA Champions League, and he does not understand how the UEFA Champions League would start, and he's not there. So he's looking for a club. But then Atletico Madrid have rejected him. He's practically the most rejected one, just the way Chelsea are the most ditched club, the most hijacked football club. And thanks to proper planning, preparation, and execution, England, the women team, are in the finals of the Euro. You don't expect that to happen. Chelsea have gone from wanting to buy high brand players to now trying to buy Fofana. Okay, but Chelsea in Fofana blue as Leicester may demand world record fee for the defender. So this is kind of like a gang of when my friend George sent me a message the other day, I thought it was just a conspiracy theory. Now the players that they go for, the normal players that they go for, they get ditched by a club that doesn't have half the money that they have, and they run to those clubs. But somehow now they go for a player that's playing for Leicester, and it seems like Leicester wants to take money that is not available. Okay, let me go. Ronaldo wants 360K a week. Man United contract ripped up as he can join, so he can join Champions League club. But Manchester United are not interested in that conversation. You either going to play here or anybody that you and your agent can conjure up to come and employ you or sign you on to come and pay us our money. At least even if it's 15 million, we need it. We're not interested in all these nice guys. World of Pain, Pogba's fears he would miss World Cup with Juve start sweating on knee injury. Yay. That one is not good. Well, Manchester City for the very first time made so much money from sales as they sold what's it called, Gabriel Jesus for 45 million, sold Ryan Stanley for 55 million, and sold what's it called again, Zinchenko for 32 million. All those money came from London. Man City have actually raised 174 million pounds in biggest summer sale in Premier League history after flogging Jesus Stanley and Zinchenko plus others. That's very, very, very good for the very first time. But my question to you guys, would they come back to 100? Would they regret it? Would they, glue back and say, we made a mistake selling these players, the way it is right now? Would they regret it? Is the squad good enough to match on without these guys? That's the question that everybody is asking right now. We just hope anyway that everything goes according to plan and they do well. Let's not forget RB Salzburg beat Liverpool 1-0 and the rest beaten after Man United target puts on an impressive display. So everybody's having their own breakfast one way or the other. 3 ways Mikel Arteta has transformed Arsenal with versatile new signing: Gabriel Jesus, Alexander Zinchenko, and others. Okay, there is a dream team for FPL players. If you're playing FPL, currently, let me ask you this question: if you're playing FPL currently, who are going to be the players that you're signing? Let's talk about FPL. I don't do FPL, so I'm not really there. Oh, Shaibu Suleiman Karim says listening through the app from Port Harcourt. Thank you very much for listening through the app from Port Harcourt. I'll be in Port Harcourt very soon. I'm relocating to Port Harcourt for like a 9 to 10 month stay for the first phase, and then I'll come back and then we'll recalibrate the project and see what we're doing. Living the dream. Dream team is back, and here is everything you need to know before you pick your 11 and chase your 100k prize for FPL, 100k pounds. Okay, on Instagram, I see some people writing me already. CJ Onyemuchi, he said Man City are still the best team in England, and for me, the players they sold are not regular starters too. Okay, so it doesn't mean anything. Salmanu Karim, thank you very much for listening all the way in Port Harcourt, and for those of you on the YouTube channel, what's going on? DJ Alam for my good morning, Legote, good morning to you. East Urban East Urban Logistics Limited. He said FPL is fun. It is 100 million for FPL for the EPL and a total of 15 players. Okay, no, I'm talking of the price. This is what is written on the Sun. Okay, 100k pounds prize sports. Okay, that's the one that they have for their, everybody have their own stuff that they do. So that's what they have. I've never played FPL before. I think, and this is my reason. It might be wrong, but I just think that FPL makes analysts analyze wrongly, badly, like they analyze upside down. Once they play this FPL and probably Pep Guardiola does not pick the player that they were expecting him to pick, that they already triple captain or double captain, whatever you guys call it, they go hard on Pep Guardiola even if they win the match. And it loses a sense of objectivity. I've always listened to people who play FPL, and I see how their analysis go from here to here because of bad results in the FPL. So sometimes I try to say it might not affect me, but you never know. So why taste poison when you can live without it? That's what I always think. The FPL for me is a poison challenge. But then I've got some friends who are not telling me that I'm afraid to lose. That's why I'm not playing FPL. What is there? I know it's supposed to be fun. But some people are really taking it so serious. So I was thinking maybe this season, should I put my hand into playing the FPL? Should I get involved? But some people, I even like some people, they pay money to register, like they put a pool of money and do that. So what do you guys think? Advise me. You guys are my friends, right? I assume so that you guys are my friends anyway. At least some of you guys. Some of you guys are my friends because the kind of support you give me, you can only do that to somebody you love or you appreciate or you respect and you want to see succeed. So those kind of people are people you conference. On module 19, he said, plenty hours of listening to you, to your show from Legacy Pitch. Hey, what's going on there? That's the ground that produced a lot of talent, okay? I was saying to somebody the other day that let's collectively gather money and upgrade that place, but then it's government facility. You can't just go and jump into government facility and be doing upgrade. Right, so Vicky said, I think City still have depth in the squad. They won't regret selling those players. Pep is a genius. He's making a makeshift arrangement when push comes to shove. Okay, I think Pep have a private conversation with this guy, but this guy knows some things I don't know. On the WhatsApp platform, Divine, okay, I like the way you send your message. You put your name on the top, make it easy for me. I'm not going to go start searching for your name, looking for your name. Divine, okay, say good morning, boss, and good morning, fams of the best sports show in the land. Thank you very much. Somebody should inform Barcelona that Chelsea is interested in Wilfred Zaha. They can make their move now. Wilfred Zaha is another Adama Traore. Come on, all the players that play with power. Chelsea, Barcelona don't sign players that play with power. So it's like martial arts, right? Highest level you can get to is the Tai Chi level. Tai Chi is when you start burning lesser energy and redirecting the opposition's energy, using their energy against them. That's what Barcelona is. The fluidity of their game. They make you suffer using your energy, burn your energy out, and then they kill you by scoring a lot of goals. Okay, if you've seen Doctor Strange from the Avengers, when Doctor Stephen Strange, when he had that accident and he had to go and appear in Tibet, where that woman just hit him like this and his entire body, his whole life flies before him. Yeah, that's what Barcelona football is. Not all these players that have elephant leg over Barcelona. Zaha should stay in his Crystal Palace. So next Friday they are playing against Arsenal. I don't know what happened. East Urban Logistics Limited. They say, okay, you explained that one before. Adijala Ufoma, I say Man City will not regret it. Okay, they needed to sell to keep the dressing room happy. They had better players coming in, and if they had not sold, it would have upset the dressing room. I like that. This guy really does know about his football. East Urban Logistics Limited said FPL. Okay, I understand it's correctly said. Oh, okay. Thanks for the clarification. Thank you very much. Chizoba Justice. He said, which striker is Chelsea really going for? I don't know. All the players are going for. Some other clubs have already collected them. Then East Urban Logistics Limited say, my group puts 20K each and we share the total pot at the end of the season to the first 5. I feel like join that your group because there's no way I'll play FPL while I'm not going to top 5. Yeah, come on. No. I should be able to be in the top 5. Come on. I mean, it's not that bad. But I need somebody to explain to me, like, who overall champion? How do you know you are the overall world champion? Okay, I don't know if I put it right. I'm sorry, I'm an ignorant fellow on this whole FPL thing. But see me, this head. When I they do me a long throat or whatever they call it. As we will call it, it's worrying me. I don't know. But let me be very honest. I'm not going to join FPL just to win one group polo. I want to join FPL and be the world champion, like overall points, overall win, everything. I want to be the number 1. If that's not the target, hey, forget about it. I'm not playing FPL. So Vicky said, but I was wondering when Baka went for Antony Adama, a 99 player. No, that time they were in a very bad place. So anything could sign, and that's what they did. But the good thing was that they just signed him on loan. So now they told him, "Oga, let's run like Trey, we lose the break. We don't want that kind of thing. Come on, leave me. Okay, just about. I can read that one. It's about East Urban Logistics Limited say there is always a general list of all players. you will see your position every week. I think that's the one that I want to be part of. Okay. Precious MNK001 is saying you will know if you are the champions. The table is on the app, just like league table. Okay, good. That's nice. I don't know. I will spend like first 2 or 3 seasons to be a learner, to learn. And then after that, the guy that I am, I know I am, the obsessive guy that I am that wants to win all the time will not decide, like, remember when I was doing that tackle umbrella, I just sit down there like they say, you will win today, this will win tomorrow, that will win next tomorrow. In my mind, as chairman, now your mind in the talk. So you can't do this attack. Me today. I want to win every freaking day. Like every day I go on that microphone, I'm going to disrupt Tony and overdose to the point where only my voice is heard. For as long as their voice is not heard, I'm winning it. And thanks to people like the late Marcel. Oh, my guy. The Obrubru one of Olodia Papa. Oh, I miss that guy. I remember when different occasion when we met. Wonderful guy, full of plenty energy, and the guy just died during COVID. Okay, well, let's come down to the show. So let's talk about some of the things that are going on in the world of sports and the headlines that are there. I like to start from Italy because the stories from Italy is not really much. I'll take over that one, then go to England, and then take you around what's going on. Somebody's sending me a message here. Let me see who that is. Amaluabi from Ijebu or Sosa. Okay, big one, bros. Trust you had a splendid night rest. No. I didn't sleep. I slept like 2 hours. Keep up with the good work. My question this morning is, why do NPFL clubs and players find it difficult to honor contracts? Or does contract even exist between both parties? So one of the things that I don't like doing anytime when I'm making public conversation is to make a general statement. So this honoring of contract is a worldwide thing. It happens in America, happens in Europe, everywhere. But it's not the NPFL players or clubs. It's just a few bad people doing sports business. And then some people who did not really do proper. So let's try and understand what's that. People exploit each other every day. Right? Exploitation, some can even lead to going to court case. Like Neymar now, Neymar will be appearing in court because of his transfer, because of the whole manipulation that they put in this contract. That did not happen in the NPFL. So it's some people who didn't do proper contract, proper book documentation that get exploited. Rivers United just won the league. When I interviewed, I'm sure you've seen the interview on my YouTube channel. When I interviewed Ishak and he said the lowest NI in Rivers United is 350K and then the highest NI is 1.1 million. So many people send me messages that, whoa, is it really true that they are earning this money or the guy is just talking out of pressure? I said, no, they are earning that money. There are people who are also earning more than that in the league. A player that earn 1.6 million. But you will never hear that. People will give you this impression that Nigerian league, they pay their player 50,000 a month, they don't get anything. Some players get 300,000 winning bonus. That's not salary, winning bonus. Sometimes they go play a match and for scoring a goal, you get 1 million bonus. Those have happened. The thing about Nigeria, so let me tell you one thing about Nigerian footballers. Nigerian footballers live in the world of blackmail. There's nobody that blackmails more than Nigerian footballers. Nigerian footballers will make you feel like they're suffering when they're actually not suffering. The other day, Rivers State government gave all the players and officials of Rivers United $20,000 for winning the league. And this was cash. And I said, okay, why in this whole period, if they really want to endear themselves to the fans, why not take $1,000 from each of the players? I mean, this is not your salary, this is not your match bonus. You already have all that one. And for even winning that last game, they were giving 1 million each. For winning the game, each player got 1 million right now on the spot. Now, let me explain this to you now. If those players had said, okay, we want to give $1,000 of this money put together, that team is about 48 people. 1,000 is $48,000. And they decided, let's go to the hospital, pay some people's hospital bill, let's buy food to give to some people. 48, let's just approximate it to be $50,000. $50,000 is how much again? It's about 30 million naira, if I'm not mistaken, or 35 million naira as it is today. 35 million naira would have made a big splash in a mighty ocean. And, giving them more news, more headline, more positive news and the rest and support. But they just missed a great opportunity. And you will see them tomorrow looking like they didn't even give them 5 million. And that's strange to me. But it's a conversation for another day, my brother Moluabi. So it's not like the NPFL club. It's just something that happens in football. Do you know that Barcelona are still owing Messi almost $96 million? They're not complaining because one or the other it's the agreement that they have, and they are owing. Why is Frankie de Jong not leaving? Frankie de Jong is being owed 17 million in deferred payment, and he doesn't see it like, oh, if he goes, he'll be able to pick up his money as and when due. That's not an NPFL club. It happens everywhere in the world. Many cases are in court. They just not making noise about them in Europe and South America, and even in the NBA and the rest of it. So I don't want to make it an NPFL thing, but it just happens. It's life. Okay. Saviki said Dr. Akinlakpa so passionate about football, Chelsea and Brilla. Yeah. Why I mean 14, he said, bros, good morning. When you join FPL, you will realize people more Ojukokoro than you, Mendy. Wow, no problem. I don't have a problem. You know the funny thing, I'm not going to play it just because, I like the money. I need the money. I know what such kind of money will do for my business, right? But I've heard many people, we just play the season. Nah. I'm a competitor. I want to win. I went into coaching in Warri then to prove a point that you can actually go a season unbeaten. I played 58 games without losing. That's the kind of guy that I'm sorry, that's the kind of guy that I am. Anything that I do to win. I don't know all these ones that people say just be there. No, I could take maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 years to learn. After that one, there is a target. I want to win. I want to be on top. I'm a winner. That's the only way I know. That's the way my DNA works. Any other thing is, I beg you, let's not just get in at all. Emeka Emmanuel Izundu. He said, hello, my name is Emeka Emmanuel. What do you think about the way Man City won the league in the last day of 2012 and 2022? Because it's Man United. Because if it is Man United, it will be called match fixing. Explain to me, what do you see there as match fixing? Because the question you're asking is irrelevant to the accusations. People have won. When Manchester United won the Champions League in 1999 and won the treble in 1999, did they call it match fixing? No. If there's match fixing, there's match fixing. Did they score an offside goal? Did they, score a goal with their hand? Was there anything they did that was wrong? Aston Villa broke down. Okay, Man City came into that game feeling like they've won it already. Unfortunately, Aston Villa had a different idea in mind and they showed it up. But then Man City showed the quality that they have. Against QPR in 2012, it was, let's throw the Hail Mary into it. And they did that and they won. You can't call that match fixing, but rather you say it's football. Okay? That's what it is. Okay. Chike, he said, wow, 20K bonus. The league isn't as bad as we think it is in terms of salary. Okay, even salary is very, very good. Come on. See, most people who criticize the NPFL, I can beat my chest and tell you that their companies cannot afford to pay what the clubs in. So let's look at the EPL, for instance. When we talk about the EPL, we'll talk about what the big clubs are paying: the Chelseas, the Man U, the Arsenals, the Liverpool. Not even Liverpool. Liverpool don't pay that much. And Man City and the rest of them, right? We have never sat down and asked how much does Norwich City pay their players. We don't ask that question. We don't ask how much Burnley pay their players. So when we want to judge the NPFL, the mistake we make is we're not judging what MFL is paying their players. No, come on. The club that is running on Titan offering is not really going to be able to do well because the Titan offering is distributed into many channels. When you want to talk about the club, tell me what Eyiba is paying. Theophilus Afelokai earned 1.6 million in this league. Ezewa earned 1.4 million every month consistently in this league. So let's not wake up and throw the league into the garbage just because maybe one presenter who's not done his research is finding properly comes out. And we've had coaches in this league, Abdul Maikaba and the rest of them, that were earning 4 million naira a month. No, as in they're not even the money they earn before the money they drop. 4 million naira every month. 2 million. The amount of coaches that are on 2 million naira monthly salary. How many bank they pay people 2 million? Bank managers. How many bank managers they earn 2 million a month in this country? And then this job are very, very secure for as long as you don't get relegated, for as long as you stay within the top bracket. If I'm paying that kind of money, you're going to win the league for me. Okay, so if you look at it based on Nigeria economy and the obtainable rate, don't forget that your minimum wage in Nigeria is 30,000 naira. The obtainable rate that companies pay, I'm not talking of foreign company, I'm talking about Nigerian businesses and then civil service and the rest of them, you would say that the NPFL is actually a gold mine. But hey, nobody tells you that story. You know what they tell you? The one thing that goes wrong in the course of the season, that's what they proliferate for you and make you feel like, oh, this is how bad Nigerian football is. I'm not saying we cannot get better, but I'm just opening your eye to realize that some of them are when they criticize Nigerian league. So, una they earn 10% of the salary when the players in that league they earn. People they play Nigerian league, they buy house. Moku just know that one first, in case we never know. Chike say, good elevator. We need to learn to not activate our league as bad as we do. Okay, I understand, but just the way you put it, that made me very, very confused to read it. Okay, elevator, please. How does private-owned clubs generate revenue to cover the cost of running their clubs, assuming they are making money at all? So most of them don't make money, right? But in business, making money is not a factor of whether you're a private club or you're a government club. Making money is a factor that is built on, anybody who does business will tell you that, on the model of business that you run. So let's use MFM as an example. Remember when I interviewed, when Gordon and I was running the club, remember what he said? He said the club is not set up for profit. The club is set up to remove boys from the street, give them food twice a day. If that is your business model, you're not going to make money. That's you're running charity. And that's why when they sign players, even when they sold Stephen Ode, and I think they sold it for $350,000, if I'm not mistaken. MFN did not make up to 30% of that money because the model of the club is not designed to make money. When you want to make money in business, you set up your model to earn money. These guys believe that they are doing charity. Almost all the private clubs believe that they are doing charity, and their only source of income is players transfer. So it's a different thing. It's your business model that will determine whether you make money in that business or not. Okay, Papa Jumao said, good morning, boss. I heard that Cristiano Ronaldo is planning to go on loan transfer if he couldn't find club to sign him. LOL. It keeps getting interesting by the day. There's no club that would even take him on loan. If clubs are not signing you, is it loan that don't want to take you? No club is even offering to take him on loan. That's the thing. Because he's a disruptor of space. And they don't want him right now. The thing is, Cristiano Ronaldo has sold himself short because what he brings versus what he takes is bigger than what he brings. So people don't want to get involved in that space anymore. You don't want to get involved in signing a player that you'll be paying between 350 to 500, all bonus, everything put together is 500,000 pounds a week. When what is going to bring Cristiano Ronaldo is going to give you up to 30 goals. Then you know that there's one Skamaka somewhere that can give you that number of goals, and it will take 70,000 or at most 100,000 pounds. Times have changed, and he's got to understand that. But if he doesn't understand that and he's still thinking that his brand is something big, let's see how it goes. And let's be very honest. I would not realize that most fans of football don't like Cristiano Ronaldo. So some clubs who are even trying to show interest, the fans will say, we don't want this guy here, we'll burn at the stadium. And then the club are like, okay, we don't want war. We don't want no war no more. Fire 14 says, maybe we should ask him if City losing to Madrid in the UCL, the manner they did last season was match fixing, or Liverpool beating AC Milan to win the UCL in 2005 is match fixing. That's fantastic for me. Okay, Chike say that's true. We don't ask how much the club pay in England. People just compare players in Arsenal and Man City. My man, Nigerians just like to complain most of the time. Thanks for the info. You're welcome. Thanks for opening our eyes. God bless you. Chooks 9,000 say, how about the player that played a penalty to throw it in La Broad daylight? Now my question to you is, why is that the only thing you see in the season? How about fans that stop Manchester United and Liverpool game from going on? 2 seasons ago. How come you're not talking about it? How about English fans that were beating people in the Euros final? How come you're not talking about it? How about the way people were molested, harassed, and beaten in the UEFA Champions League finals in Paris? How come you're not talking about it? See, it's a mindset. So once your mind is fixed on only seeing negative things, and remember, that incident that happened did not happen in the league. It's a state FA Cup, not even the national FA Cup. It's a state FA Cup. But I have heard so many people say, when they say, hey, no, that's why Nigerian league is not growing. How does a state FA Cup, like a state FA Cup is so minute in the equation that it doesn't even require to have that kind of noise that it's making. But I've seen people, even Daily Mail wrote the story and made it look like it happened in our league. And I was like, man, this guy's stupid. Okay, you've got to understand what you're saying before you even jump into it in the first place. But hey, this is the kind of people that we are. I'm not surprised about it. I'm not going to even join conversation. Or something that happened in one Ijebu, like something that happened in Djibouti, and not even in like any of the major states that play good football. Something that happened in a league, in a state's FA Cup, is what you want us to now jump into and make it look like it's the NPFL. My brother, they like there, they like kill you there. Yeah. Jorge Mendes offered Napoli a loan move for Cristiano Ronaldo, but it doesn't seem like they're interested. Okay, Cristiano Ronaldo's future at Manchester United hangs in the air, with his agent Jorge Mendes working day and night to find a resolution. One thing is clear: Cristiano Ronaldo does not want to stay at Manchester United and play the Europa Cup. But even the Napoli that is going to join, let's be very honest here, they might get knocked down to go and play the Europa Cup. They might. I didn't say they would. Okay, Victor Osimhen, no verse on me, but I mean that's the truth. La Liga side, Valencia submit their first bid to Juventus for Atomelo. Okay, let's see. Adago Steve Oko says, good morning, Dello. Good morning to you. Roma needs to sell players before moving for Andrea Bellotti. That is if he's still there waiting for you. Juventus star for Pogba fears missing the result of 2022. You just signed. I thought you were doing some magic in training. Now you don't enjoy again. Talks continue between Premier League side West Ham and Napoli for Pietro Zielinski. Now let's go to England and see what the story is like in England. Okay, club hints at who will start Community Shield. Nunes is still a work in progress. And Man United target Sesko impresses. 5 things we learn from Liverpool's 1-0 defeat by RB Leipzig. Okay, Community Shield is when again? This weekend? Okay, yeah, this weekend. Okay, we're going to see now. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm not done with my recession. Juventus star Pogba could miss France World Cup defense in Qatar, with midfielder facing surgery that will rule him out for until 2023 as he jets back to Italy from pre-season tour for crucial visit to his specialist. Well, you need to see the specialist first. That's how they said that they will cut my leg. Eventually, it's like 22 years on, somehow. 22 years on, I'm still using the leg, even though there is 22 screws on my left knee, but I'm still working with it. So sometimes all these prognosis of the specialist stable, until you get to the specialist and you get it, you really don't know what's going on. So let's see how that goes. Arsenal icon Yesleman damages his neighbor's garage with a chainsaw in a frenzy of rage due to long-standing row over spoiled view of Lake Sternberg. The German police now investigating former goalkeeper over the incident. Okay, your anger can bring police to your doorstep. But sometimes you got to fight to be a man anyway. Here come the Germans. England will face a familiar foe in England's Euro 2022 final after 2 ruthlessly finished goals from Alexandra Pop. So the 8-time champions beat France 2-1 in meeting Keynes. It just looked to me like the English women will win it because those women, they are brutal, they are stealth, they are efficient and very, very effective. Yeah, let's see how it goes. The new Ireland, RB Salzburg striker Benjamin Sesko scored the winner against Liverpool in pre-season, and inside cheekily suggested a deal worth £300 million plus Bruno Fernandes for Manchester United target. So, who is the highly rated striker? Now, everybody that Manchester United and Chelsea wants to buy just put in some crazy numbers on the table. Wow, it's crazy. Emeka Emmanuel, he said in 2012, the match ended in 96 minutes after City scored the winning goal. My question is, why did they add 6 minutes? There was injury in that game in the second half. If you forgot, go and check. And like I said, after that game, did you see anybody complain? Say, don't conspiracy theory that you can prove. That's what you should spend our time to discuss. Don't come here and bring conspiracy theory that you cannot justify. It's not right, okay? Don't just say because you're a Man United fan, you're not happy with what Man City are achieving. You're angry. Come on, no, leave it. If there's any club that are don't clear match fixing, goal scored against Man United, referee say no, see, Tottenham versus Man United. I could get you the video clip in case you forgot to. There are so many things that Manchester United have done that doesn't even fit the book in football. But hey, it's happened, it's gone. Man United created fake time. So I'm not here. I'm not saying there's no match fixing in English football. I mean, I'm the proponent for that. But those two games I'm mentioning, there's no match fixing in it. I can't figure it out until you can give me good proof that there is. Who told you that the 6 minutes will make Man City to score anyway? The 6 minutes could also make you wait back to score. So hey, what I was saying here. Okay, Papa Jamu say, does it mean that Abramovich aged like wine, while Cristiano Ronaldo aged like milk? Okay, Ibra never suffers the same fate when it comes to transferring saga like the one Cristiano Ronaldo is going through. Okay, so Ibrahimovic, so there's something about Ibrahimovic that a lot of people don't know. There is the Ibrahimovic that is out there. And I could speak on that very well because, I mean, I played in Sweden. I know a lot of people who know him one-on-one. And but beyond that, I also face that kind of problem. I remember when I was in Brilla, I was a bad boy of radio. Some people even see me and say, I hear people write things like, that one with the smoking book, that one would get that one not drink or Google free or come on. I've never tasted alcohol since I was born. I've never smoked since I was born. But that was people's assumption because in their own mind, I have to be drunk or I have to be high on something. I hear people also say the same thing about Murphy. That no, he has to be taking drugs to be doing that thing that he does. He said the thing is, the average Nigerian person does not believe that you can be good at doing anything. If you're good at doing something, you must be backed by something. Now, Zlatan Ibrahimovic have a human face that people don't get to see. Zlatan Ibrahimovic makes sacrifice for the teams that he plays for. He always makes sure it's about the group. Cristiano Ronaldo have always had a life. From when he moved from Sporting to Manchester United, I've always had a life where everybody sacrificed for him. And that's something that a lot of people don't discuss. Look at the teams where he had been successful. Before Cristiano Ronaldo was moved from the side to the main man, when Ronnie was the main guy, scoring goals like goals were going out of fashion. But to make Cristiano Ronaldo's ambition of being successful, because if he's not the front guy, he sucks. And Sir Alex Ferguson did not want to repeat an Anelka situation with him. They had to sacrifice Tevez, sacrifice Rooney, Berbatov. Everybody had to work for him. People forget that. When he went to Real Madrid, Raul had to be kicked out of the team. A lot of people who were the lead figure, who could call him to order, were sacrificed. The only person that was left was Sergio Ramos. And that was a player that was also growing through the round. All of a sudden, the goalkeeper was let go. Raul was let go. All of these people. And then Karim Benzema, who is a natural center forward, proven, tried, tested, and proven, was sacrificed for this guy to keep winning and keep challenging Cristiano Lionel Messi. Then he went to Juventus, where, I mean, there are not people to die. There are not people, no sacrificial lamb for him. So they went well, and then, people like Paulo Dybala were just watching him. Okay, it's your show. Do your show and let's see how it goes. Came to Manchester United at the time when they ended second in the league and they were supposed to build on it. They sacrificed the space that Bruno Fernandes was supposed to run into. The Messi Greenwood or whatever his name is, was also sacrificed, and depression made that boy to go and do whatever he did. Now he's dealing with prison. And Anthony Martial and Rashford completely lost interest in football. People don't see those parts. They say, Ronaldo scored 28 goals or 24 goals, whatever it is, in all competition. The truth is the team always gets to sacrifice for him. And good to see that Madrid also won the league and the Champions League without him. So now people are asking the question, why should we bring him? Because we can't bring him here and sacrifice everything. When you substitute Cristiano Ronaldo, he's crying, he's sulking. And then his sister goes out and starts attacking people. You can't have that all the time. There is a time you can fool some people sometimes, but you can't fool other people all the time. That's what Bob Marley said. So there's a time where this thing works for you. But then there's a time where people are like, oh, no, But if you look at Zlatan Ibrahimovic, he goes into a team and he helps them to be successful, to be better, and then makes other players do better, see themselves as better players. It's evidence in Manchester United with the Europa Cup win. Well, evidence again, AC Milan have not won the league in 11 or 10, 11 years, and then they won the league last season. So it's two different people. It's something to age, which is fine, but it's the attitude of believing that you are really entitled. I'm not saying that Cristiano Ronaldo is not a great player. He's one of the greatest players, but I've always said that this guy, his greatness is like Nigerian people wealth. The kind of wealth that makes you kill and destroy people to be successful, it doesn't really count for me. That's like Nigerian people's wealth, like from the Abiolas to those people that you are here right now, is destroy your people to make money. Come on, I don't judge it. So now it's coming back to bite it, because when you say you want to sign a player, first of the players on your team and grumbling, like, this player I won't bring soon. Only to play the ball. Only to play the ball. Alexis Sanchez going to Man United is an example. When he comes, he go play the ball alone, because we will not go play for him. Nobody will call sacrifice for him. So those kind of things are the things you need to look at with Cristiano Ronaldo. Unfortunately, it's the wrong time. Martin from the country he said, there's this part of Ibrahimovic that is nice and humble. I was surprised when I got to know that the new contract is signed for AC Milan will have him earn €1 million a season. Cristiano Ronaldo will not agree to that. For where? No. So that time Ibrahimovic is very considerate. He's a different guy that people don't know that much. And so, Makawa, have you been? Good morning, sir. Savik, he said because of Ronaldo, Benitez sacked and Ancelotti in his first spell at Madrid. Yeah, I remember that. So let's go to the transfer gist. Time is running very fast. I thought we just started this show. What's happening? Okay, let's go up there. And then if you consider the number of money, see, it's not numbers game. The only thing that Cristiano Ronaldo brings to a team now is, he comes to your team, you have more social media following. Some of these clubs already have the social media following that they need. So there's a difference between need and want that they need. What Cristiano Ronaldo is bringing is want, and they can do without it. So no need to disrupt your dressing room just because of some social media numbers that you will lose when he leaves, because they saw it with Juventus. As soon as he left, those people also left them. So, this is what he brings. They are not stickers. They don't stay. They are not loyal. They are loyal to the player, not to the club. So the trick is no longer working. The trick used to work, but it's no longer working. Cristiano Ronaldo should go to MLS, Saudi Arabia, or somewhere else. But if that Champions League in the final, transfer window is not over, so I can't say anything. So this is the transfer rumors that we have. The gist is on. Cristiano Ronaldo has told Manchester United he wants to be freed of his contract in order to play for a Champions League side. But United have reiterated that they don't want to sell the 27-year-old Portugal forward. And me, if I'm Manchester United at home, I'm going to free for where? If you want to go get somebody that will come and pay. Simple. Okay? Chooks 9,000. They say, just said Man City are going for Lucas Paqueta. Why is Arsenal slacking on this guy? They're not slacking. They need to sell players before they will buy. I mean, don't always think that Arsenal have the money and the resources to just buy players. If they buy him and they don't sell all these other players that they want to sell, are you going to pay their salaries? The book needs to be balanced. Okay? On one front, you want other people to balance their book. You don't want to make your club balance book because they don't. Arsenal don't even decide players. Arsenal decide players. If Arsenal doesn't sign any player now till the season, till the window close, nobody should be angry. Arsenal decide players like this before. The last 2 summers, Arsenal have signed more players than any other club in world football, and something that has never happened in the history of the club in the last 100 years. My guys, calm down now. True. Barcelona are close to beating Chelsea to the signing of Jules Kounde 23 after agreeing a €50 million fee. But Chelsea offered about €60 million with Sevilla for the France defender. Barcelona really have some juju. And this one I recall, not be juju with that. Ajax have raised their asking price for 22-year-old Brazil winger Antony, who has been linked with Manchester United from 68 million to 84 million. Oh, to Rebecca. Hey, Chelsea and Man you people need to go and beg the God to this one not pass a Tory course. Hey, a deal for Liverpool's 30-year-old Brazilian forward Roberto Firmino to move to Juventus is reportedly very close. Juventus is really the old lady. They like them old, okay? The move could put a stop to Juventus' pursuit of Chelsea German striker Timo Werner, 26, and Manchester United France forward Antony. I'm not going to say that one before. Chelsea boss Thomas Tuchel has blocked Werner from leaving the club because he wants the forward as part of his squad for the season. Now you're changing your mind, right? I thought you wanted to sell him because he's not delivering. Okay, Barcelona are in talks with Chelsea for a double deal to sign Spain defender Cesar Azpilicueta 32 and Marcos Alonso 31 from Stamford Bridge side and are confident a deal will soon be agreed. You know you're 90. You hijack all the players they want to sign. You still want to come and buy players. Now Barcelona is audacious. They're bold. They are bold. Bolder than bold 1, bold 2, bold 3, bold 4. France international for Pogba 29 could miss the 2022 FIFA World Cup depending on which course of action is taken to treat the Juventus midfielder's knee injury. Right? They swear when Manchester United fans swear for her, not the work. Okay, Spain left back Alex Grimaldo, 26, has become an option for Manchester City, with Benfica setting a price of 20 million euros for this transfer. Okay, Bournemouth have agreed a 15 million pounds deal for Middlesbrough 23-year-old English midfielder Marcos Tavernier. But wait, so why are they holding Cucurella back? They don't want to sell him. Okay, now. Nottingham Forest are interested in 30-year-old Real Betis and Portugal midfielder William Carvalho. Wow, as a Wenger wanted to sign this guy some time ago. Nuno Tavares' loan move from Arsenal to Atlanta is in doubt after the Italian side refused the Gunners' request for a straight loan with an option to buy the 22-year-old Portuguese left back, according to Michel Crisitello. Okay, Manchester United are still hopeful of signing 25-year-old Netherlands midfielder Frankie de Jong from Barcelona. The player would have to say no to play for now. De Jong has told his backup teammate that he has no intention of leaving the Nou Camp this summer, despite United's pursuit. Paris Saint-Germain made a late move for Italy striker Gianluca Scamacca 23 before he completed his move to West Ham from Sassuolo. This is a player that turned down Arsenal. Now West Ham will go play for. No while, we shall see. Leeds United are in talks to extend 20-year-old Dutch winger Crescencio Sommerval's contract. Must say person name, commentator on the sofa with the club, according to Football Insider. Okay, that's all the gist that we've got today. Time is almost up. Just said Man City. I've read that one. So let me go to my YouTube, guys, and finally round up there because that's my beautiful roundabout. Lord Mayor. Okay, no. I think I've not reached there. Okay. Cheese Oba, he said, which striker is Chelsea looking for? I read that one. We'll talk about FPL. Is Urban Logistics Limited say there is always okay, I've read that one. What do you think about Arsenal signing so far and their chances of making the top four? Top four is guaranteed for Arsenal. I don't think of chances. They're already in the top four. The signings are fantastic. They sign players that are flexible, not rigid. So it's very good for them. They can adjust, they can adapt. But they still need like 1, 2, or 3 players to add to the squad. Additional for I say you are absolutely right. The power of CSRO, it would have gone a long way. Additional for I say COVID has changed things. Lord Mayor, say good morning, boss. Good morning to you. And then East Urban Logistics Limited, they say, what do you think about Arsenal signing so far and their chances of making it up? I think I've answered that one already. Lord Mayor said, I believe if Cristiano Ronaldo don't have a club to go to, it would be pushing to leave. He already have offers. Maybe his agent just want to put out that narrative. Let's wait and see. That's why I said the season transfer will never close. But wow, I have 67 people viewing on the YouTube channel. I'm lucky. Like this is like the biggest at a very, very particular time when we're doing live. Thank you very much, all of you. 78 right now, it's going up. Thank you so much. And for those of you who are sending us super chat to help us, thank you very much. We appreciate. God bless you for all the small money that you put in our pocket to make our money go up. Thank you very much for that one. That support is great. Lord Mayor, he said, okay, I read that one. Joseph Babs, he said Ronaldo would be benched for 3 games in a row if Macha continues his brilliant preseason. My problem with Cristiano Ronaldo is you want to go, yes, I agree, you're free to say you want to go. But how come you're not training with the team? You just feel like you can just be on your own, child. The clubs I want to sign you now, and I'm not thinking that this is the same thing you would do to them. So I'm worried about that for Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm really, really worried about that for him. I mean, his career has been very good. It doesn't need to end the way it's going now. That's what I think. I think it's done well. It shouldn't destroy its legacy by letting things go south the way it's going. That's my only problem with him anyway. Ronaldo will, okay. Lord Mayor say Man City might use Lucas Paqueta for Bernardo Silva replacement. Silva is not going anywhere, babe. They should not let him do. He goes Champions League might not be one. And this allow for myself when you demarket your league, it helps these foreign clubs to price your players cheap. It helps their buying and bargaining power. Absolutely. Mike Akande can say hello, Elevator One, my number one sports analyst in Nigeria. Thank you very much, bro. Marvin Barry say good morning, my brother. Good morning to you. Eze Patrick say good morning, boss. Good morning to you. Now this same Barcelona, say no, like I'm confused. I'm confused when they say they don't have money. Like I don't understand. Right now, Barcelona can buy anybody. Anybody. Like they can go and buy Ireland from Barcelona. They can even decide to buy Mbappe again. Like I'm confused. Okay. And then as a practical say, looking forward to the start of the season. Sha. I'm excited too. Lord Mayor, YouTube family, we rock and roll, man. Like you guys are making me excited. 81 people, young boss. Well done, Joe. Thank you very much. Lord Mayor says Baka is coming for Bernardo Silva. Please, they shouldn't come. Pep Guardiola's plan works well with him. Young Bay, thank God, my guy. Say always enjoy your program, boss Major. Thank you very much. It's been a wonderful time. Like, it's been a wonderful time being on the show today. But this is something I want to add. As much as we love all of these clubs and all that, Chike, you say you are good, Elevator. Thank you very much. I'm thinking, like really, really thinking this through. And I'm saying to myself, we can replicate this with maybe a few, not all, a few NPFL clubs, and also put them out there. So I'm going to sign out by asking this question. If a club, an NPFL club, gets their YouTube channel working, they are interviewing their players, they are showing clips from their training, they are, telling their life stories, like we just have with the City, Manchester City. Have anybody seen the Manchester City YouTube channel? The content that are there, you can do well to go and see it, and then you will tell the story yourself. If NPFL club decide to put their content out like that, tell you stories about their players, give you inside stories that you don't know, the players that are married, who they are married to, their children, what they're doing, where they come from, how they survive, whatever they survive to become footballers. Is this something that will interest you people? It's a something that I'm putting out there because I want to also pitch to some of these clubs and say, okay, we will do let's take the stress of production. Just pay for our logistics. Let's do some of this production for you. We can just start with one club because I don't have a team that is so big. Let's start with one club and see how it goes, maybe for a season, and then the fans will not determine. Even though it will affect us, it will affect me being in the studio, it will affect my work. But what you do for your nation is way, way, way more bigger than what you do for yourself. In the long run, it will benefit me. I know that one. But in the short run, it will affect my company because it means I will not be available here to be doing this show every time to enjoy this beautiful view of over 80 people that I've had today and all these people that I'm communicating with. I might still be doing live for wherever I am, but I might not be in the studio. But is this something that would interest you people, Nigerians? Is this something that you look forward to, like, okay, I really want to know this, you will connect with the club, whether they are your favorite club or not, but you want to, I'm not a City fan, but I love what they do. When I see what they do, I love it. I love the whole over 1 hour video clip that they put of Kevin De Bruyne. I love it. Maybe because I'm a content creator, I look at every content, everywhere there's content, whether it's on Amazon, it's on Netflix, it's on even Showmas, things that I'm not supposed to watch. I watch like, okay, how can we create a content? How can we give this dimension, give this storyline? Is this something you'll be interested in? If it is something you'll be interested in, on this video, even when we end, keep the conversation going, and then we will decide what I want to do. Chike say, you are good. It's okay. He said you will get more than 500 people on this show. Thank you very much for that. Okay, so let me read the few messages that just came in. Aaron Wigan. I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce your name properly. Wigan. I understand Chelsea are prepared to bid for Ronaldo if they fail to sign any for. Yes, I also heard that story. Thomas Tuchel said that somebody told me that he had a conversation with somebody on the inside of Chelsea that, and the worst case scenario, they'll bring in Cristiano Ronaldo and they'll have a proper sit down talk and tell him, okay, this is what we want you to do, but we're going to play this way. They are going to have that conversation and see how it goes. Hopefully it works. And the cost of Cristiano Ronaldo is not really that expensive. It's between 15 to 25 million that Man United are selling it for. But what is expensive is what it will earn, the salary that it will take, and the bonuses and all that extra. Like if I score 10 goals, this is what I get. If I score 20, 25 goals, Cristiano Ronaldo is the business proposition anyway. So all of those things are the real cost. But if Chelsea are not getting all of the players that they're planning to sign, obviously they would eventually go for that. And as a Patrick said, boss, I am a strong follower of AIMA and MFN on all social media platforms, but they are not up to date. I agree with you on that one as well. Additional for I said, I will follow the NPFL club. Okay, good. As a Patrick said, there is a channel on YouTube, Niger Bias. Okay, he has so many followers, so people follow Niger Sports a lot if we get the right content. I know that channel as well. Additional for I said, boss, will follow this thing you are saying. I have been dreaming of it since the 90s. All right, I will work on a plan and I'll give you guys updates. Academic, sure. I personally will be interested in your content. I am sure it will be very rich coming from you. Thank you very much. I do really appreciate it. Please, if you guys have not followed, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Do want to subscribe to the channel. The show of come to an end. It's 2 minutes past the hour of 10 a.m. in morning here in Nigeria. Great show as always. Well done. Ikoje from the UK. Thank you very much, bros, for joining on the show, for joining the show all the way from the UK. God bless you, and God bless everyone else who follow us on this show. Love you guys. I really don't know how to express this or explain it, but I'm grateful that I have this large pool of people always following my show every day. Let's do this again on Monday. If you've not checked our website, please do well and give us suggestion as we are building it right now. This is the best time that you can give us a suggestion. It is www.elementaltv.com. And please download our mobile application. For those on iOS, we're still working on it. We're going to fix it very soon. But if you're on Android, it is Elemental TV Radio. And if you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do well to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Help us to grow. Our growth will also open doors. It will also make clubs in the Nigerian League trust us to be able to do content for them. And it will also be evidence that they can grow because they are a bigger brand than we are actually. They can grow and make something out of it. We can complain all we like about Nigeria, but if we have a little way to contribute, let's contribute because that's how we can build a nation. As I leave, Marvin Barry say you are the best, my brother. Thank you very much. Love to see you soon. God bless you. I wish I know where you are chatting me from on the YouTube channel, but God bless every one of you. My name once again is Edafi. Matthew Esogada. You love to come in there what I want to sports. And Chike on Instagram say we need to improve engagement after the live show. Yes, we will do all of that and try as much as possible to be available to answer questions that you want me to answer. But I pretty much got a little bit emotional this morning because the numbers are wowing me. I've not got past 30 before, so this is incredible. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Let's do this again tomorrow. It's Thursday edition. Friday would be better. God bless you, and God bless you. Be the very, very best of who you are created to be. Marvin Barry says his chat is reaching me all the way from Italy. Thank you very much. We're planning to come to Italy pretty later in the year or maybe early next year. Me and my producer, so there's a player that we came to the Viaggio Cup with. Should be signing for Inter Milan in November. We might be there in November or probably early next year, depending on how it goes. Chike is all the way from the UK. You guys are wonderful people. God bless you. I love you guys. Let's do this again tomorrow.